Alright, what's up everyone? Number one sarcasm back again for another episode of Doom Eternal. We got episode 11 today. We're doing Urdak, which I honestly thought had two parts to it. But upon playing, I was mistaken. But so I'm thinking there was heaps more to this. No, it's just Necrovol that has two. But whatever. First thing I want to mention, listen to that music for a second. Not even, I mean, it is music, but it's very fitting for this place that is, I suppose, meant to represent heaven of sorts. It's very ethereal. Perfect word.
The Khan Makyr is nearby. We must stop her before she completes the ritual and gains full control over the icon of sin.
The magnificent's a pretty good word. It's really cool. It's a very pretty place to look at. And the music is very unsettling. And I didn't have as many hiccups in this level as I thought I would. And I think I've said that for most episodes, that it wasn't as challenging as I thought it was going to be stepping in. Which, if I have said that in every episode, and I apologize for repeating myself for one, but also I'm kind of happy with that. Like, my skill level is apparently higher than I expected it was going to be, or this game is not as hard as I thought. Now, having said that, I know I'm going to get obliterated when I do get around to playing tag, because I already tried once and it ruined me. Oofed. That was pretty sad, honestly. I kind of like these boost rings. I thought it was an interesting addition to the movement, to the platforming. And I like how they've done that throughout the game. You've got your double jump, that's cool. You've got your boost, that's cool. The double jump is obviously from the last game, but the boost, and then like the poles and the walls, right? They're new. And then having walls that fall if you stick on them too long. And then mixing all of that together, and then having moving platforms, and so on and so forth. Makes the platforming so much fun. Yeah, no, it is fun, but it's also a healthy little breather between what can often be really, really tough combat encounters. And I enjoy the secrets in this level, the way they're placed. That was fucking stupid, but having, I don't know, I think just because you've got this environment that looks kind of interesting and alien. What does it remind me of? A little bit of Alien, like with the derelict ships and shit, and a little bit of Truth and Reconciliation from Halo. That's mostly what this whole environment reminds me of, because you've got like the purple lights, especially, and just like the shapes of some of the corridors and shit, everything being nice and rounded and smooth. There's still a lot of jagged edges, but the environment reminds me a bit of Truth and Reconciliation. Ooh. Quiet time. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna talk anyway, because I have things to say. Soon.
You cannot stop the procession.
She make like I'm going to though. Why do you think I can't?
We will not be able to control it! No!
Like that was that not the plan though? To take away control? Eh. Which I love this, that everybody's just like, oh fuck, we're maybe fucked, we're maybe screwed. Everyone kind of steps back, even the Doomslayer, he's like, just gonna, he does take a couple steps back, which I thought was interesting. Like very prepared to fight it, but that's very close to a thing that could legitimately turn you into paste if it decided it wanted to. Very bouncy for somebody who probably weighs 3 times as much as I do in that big old suit of armor. Honestly, the armor probably weighs 3 times more than I do. Fuck. Oh, not sure how I missed that shot, but I'm curious, what do people think of the Maker drones? Because I don't mind. Initially, when I first encountered them, way back when the game came out, I don't even remember when that was. My memory is just shot apparently, and I'm not looking it up right now. I hated the Maker drones because they took a level of precision I wasn't used to taking. And then of course, slowing down time, I can't remember what the rune's called, doesn't matter. Definitely makes it a lot easier, but I think the particular gimmick that they have is kind of fun. You can sit there and try and, hit for body shots if you want. It's not worth it. And rather than having to expend like chainsaw fuel, which is really only useful on fodder, like I find it's only really useful on fodder enemies, or if I happen to have more fuel than I need, just taking out a big demon. It's good because it removes the need for the chainsaw. God damn. You know what? Dread Knights I'm okay with. Dread Knights have sort of grown on me. I think it's the early game that they really kind of suck. But a Whiplash. Forever hate the Whiplash. Oh, guys.
We must reactivate the gate and get back to Earth.
So, please take note of how many times Hayden says, the longer he's on Earth, the stronger he gets. Because I counted, and I'm pretty sure it's 3. And I'm wondering if, by this point, they were kind of just getting... I don't know whether it seems more like boredom, impatience, or laziness. But the working theory is that they just got him to record that same... They're like, just do a bunch of different takes on the fact that he's going to get stronger the longer he's there. Like, explain what you have to do. Find a teleporter back or he's going to get stronger. Do that a few times, use a couple of different keywords. and then we'll just see what works. And in the end, they just went, we're using all three. We're gonna use all three. We're gonna use them at different points. By the end of the level, it's like if you're kind of, if you're just barely paying attention to any time that Hayden speaks, you're like, wait, I've heard this before. And yes, you have heard it before because he said it more than once. So fucking unnecessary. And these holes, what are these holes? I think this is Truth and Wreck. Then yeah, a lot of the like craggy rock places, like I was just climbing around in earlier, they remind me a bit of like the planet from the first Alien, and then some of the weird jagged but incredibly smooth textures on like places like this remind me of the ship from Alien as well. No, brother's playing hide and seek with me. I kind of struggle with how I feel regarding the pain elementals. It's a cool idea. It's not the worst idea I've ever seen for a monster. Especially for the kind of monster that spawns in others. Yeah, it's no Archvile, but it's something, and I'm not quite sure whether I like it or hate it. It kind of just exists, you know. Yeah, I also remember having a harder time with the secret encounters when I played way back on my UV run. I'm sure I've said this before, because I don't often keep track of a lot of this stuff, which is probably my fault. Should keep a better eye on the things that I am doing. Which honestly, I think a lot of that will be rectified in hopefully a couple weeks. Have my PC, everything can just be nice and collected. I've had to keep going back to the shop I sent it to get fixed, because I just don't hear anything for like a couple weeks. And then I wander in and I'm like, hey man, how far along are we? And he's like, I'm nearly done, I swear, I'm sorry it's taking so long. Like, it's fine, just let me know what's going on, please. You know, if buff totems and archviles always taken priority. They're selfish and greedy. I want all the attention. Did you just fucking unmake a shot? Was that like a triple shot from the Prowler then? Taking a page out of the Unmaker's book, I think? I don't know. Whoop. Remember the time when the Unmaker was a boss fight? And it was like challenging and a little bit scary? Yeah. I am actually curious though, whether or not the boss Doom Hunters have more health than the regular encounter Doom Hunters. Not that I take issue, more that I'm genuinely curious. Is that... I think that's the whole encounter, I guess. I think in this level... I don't know what collectibles are in the next one, but... I think in this I did get every toy, every album, and every cheat code, which was kind of neat. The Baron doesn't seem that scary anymore. I think it was the same in 2016. That wait, here we go. Updates. Mastered microwave beam. Cool. I think hopefully before the Icon of Sin in the next in the last level, I should be able to get the mastery for lock-on burst, which would be neato.
To get back to Earth, but you will need to reconfigure the teleporter rings to activate it.
Can do.
For the Icon of Sin grows more powerful. The longer it is on Earth.
Ah, see, there's number 2. He said it again. Seems a little unnecessary, if you ask me. He just really wants to hammer home that it's like, you are on the clock, like hurry the fuck up. Pretty sure we know, dude. That's cool. I like that little toy there. That's nice. Holy shit, I'm sitting here with 9 Praetor suit points at this point. I think I get a couple more before the end of the level, but that's like a lot of unnecessary points. I don't know, maybe it's because of how I'm doing this run, where I'm trying to collect everything, but I have a large excess. And it seems kind of odd. Tell you what I didn't expect that to be is a Marauder. I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna be something big. Maybe it's a Baron. Maybe it's I don't know, what's another super heavy demon? Maybe it's potentially an Archvile. I didn't expect Marauders, although honestly I never really do. I always show up and I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? That's funny, I didn't realize I hit the jump pad. I thought the game just fucking had a fit and I jumped. Oh, no, okay. I remember what I'm looking for here. Funny when you watch footage back, or like in the same vein of when you've seen a movie like a million times and then you're looking at everything but the center of the screen, or looking at everything that isn't the focus point. Like where I'm missing a lot of like little visual things like this ledge and that wall when I'm playing, and then I watch the footage back and I'm like, oh, How did I miss that? It's just that I don't have to focus on the fucking middle of the screen all the time. Because I'm not playing, I can look at other things.
Activate the portal.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
I can see now. Am I the father apprehended?
That,
You must get the other teleporter rings alive
That's it.
before it's too late. The gate must be reactivated. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become.
we heard you the first 2 times. But I love that for the rest of the level, you do not hear a single thing from Vega. It's like, am I the father? It's like, we're just gonna leave that one up in the air. We're not gonna say anything about it. Okay, so I'm guessing I can jump from the other little platform as well, but I didn't for some reason. That is the other way you can take out a Maker, is just run up to its face. What was I going for here? Oh, I was trying to find the arch file. I'm like, I know it's not a buff totem. Trying to figure out, like, it took me a second to realize why it wasn't a buff totem, and then, oh, that fucking guy. And honestly, having the Unmaker is fucking delicious. Because the BFG eats more ammo and doesn't kill an Archvile in one hit. Like, I'm pretty sure, and again, anybody that feels like doing so, correct me if I am wrong, maybe I'm just aiming wrong. The BFG will not take out an Archvile, even with a direct hit. But for about 20 rounds from the Unmaker, and it's like, no, that's, yep, it's gone. It's obliterated, it is paste. Oh nice, so we got the Maker drone. The second last toy, we got the Khan Makyr. Maker drone, yeah, there's one more.
The Khan Makyr needs Earth to be consumed by the demons, or
Yep.
her world will die.
No, see, again, unless I'm mistaken once more, I feel like we have established that. I feel like we know why she's doing what she's doing. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Trying to stop her from doing the thing she wants to do. And you're just repeating info we already know. That was something that irked me a little bit playing this level, was like, yeah, we already know this. I like the idea that, like, jumping into this fight. Okay, that was gruesome. Jumping into this fight, you can see the Maker drones fighting with the demons. It's like, is the idea that they don't really want the demons here? Like, I feel like that's kind of the point, is that if the demons were here for long enough, they would consume Urdak as well. And they just have like this very one-sided but symbiotic relationship. Like the people of Urdak are very clearly using the demons and ardent energy to prolong themselves. But they're more or less just stealing hell energy from hell. The demons are like, ah, we want that back, thanks. Or is it like... Oh no, because the priests were like... No, yeah, okay. I think I'm taking into account all the wrong bits of information and not paying enough attention. Where's the other Kaka demon? I know there's another one. Hey, there you are. I had no intention of leaving him then. I really did want to take out the Kako. He's boosted too many times. See, I'm very not happy that a Whiplash seems to just be able to take so much punishment. Like, there's nothing to you. Realistically, the SSG should, like, split you in half on its own. If you get a point-blank hit. And especially on the torso, which is, you know, flesh, rather than the cybernetics. But hey, I didn't design the game. I didn't come up with how the enemies should be. But I have opinions, and I think they are correct. Man, here was my saving grace. Thank you very much for just standing there being a dickhead. That had me tripping. Cause I thought the Whiplash was the Prowler. I saw the purple like teleport thing. And then there's just a fucking Whiplash there? Wait, there's two of them, right? Yeah, one. Where's the other one? Really? I genuinely thought there was another Prowler. Oh, and I noticed too little too late that the one up in the secret encounter were back there. Excuse me. I will be going back for them later, once I've got fast travel. Time being, what we're really after is more weapon points. With more weapon points, I can get mastery, which is why, yeah, ideally before fighting the Icon of Sin, we'll get weapon mastery. It's one of those things, like, it's not the end of the world because oh, yeah, okay, orange and then purple, I get it. It's not the end of the world because I don't use the lock-on burst. Not lock-on burst. Fuck, remote detonation. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Yeah, I don't use remote detonations. It's like I don't really care if I don't get it. But if I could, whoa, if I could, for getting every weapon mastery in a single save file, that's just another little achievement, another little notch under my belt. Should be nice. But I'm trying to think what I'm missing at the moment. I love that the Spectre as well is the final toy, because you know they're invisible. They're meant to be hidden. They're meant to hide from plain view, and then he's the last little hidden little bloke. I'm sure that was intentional, and I quite enjoy it. So I'm just checking whether I can go back for that secret encounter, but honestly, it's probably just faster if I were to do it like this anyway. Now, I apologize for that cut, but this fight took half an hour. Yeah, about half an hour. I was stuck here for a long time. In his feet, bro. I was really happy to be done with that encounter. I think I yelled one too many times in frustration, which I think the other member of my household was not too happy with. She I do remember her staring over from her laptop like, what are you, why are you kicking around being all shitty? At the last one, at the last Praetor token, because I've got, how many do I have? 11. Holy crap. Somehow I think I've managed to just scrape by with the weapon masteries. with those tokens. I mean, look, I genuinely don't know what's gonna show up in the next level, collectibles wise. Boom! It's a Stargate!
With the rings fully aligned, the dimensional gate to Earth is now open. Get to the landing platform and pass through the portal. Earth does not have much time left.
Yep, again, we have established. Guys, look, the chevrons are locked, get ready. We're gonna go to Egypt on another planet. And that was a really cool movie. I didn't mind the show, but the Stargate, the movie, was really cool. Oh, that little thing there where I'm looking up randomly, which seems detrimental to, you know, my ability to aim in midair. Yeah, I'm having some trouble with, oh, excuse me, with my controller, as it would happen. I think it's about time I get new controllers anyway. They're like, what, 7 years old? How old am I now? Yeah, they're about 7 years old. Getting on. I think the one I usually use is having like a bit of trouble with the right thumbstick, and then I think the other one I've got is having some trouble with the left thumbstick. So it's not like game breaking or anything. I can still, well, very clearly I can still play whatever I want, but every once in a while it just throws a couple of things off, and it's annoying. Of everything that I've seen in this game, what I want to know more than anything else is what the hell is this squid thing? Where did you get it? What is it? Where is it from? Why do you have it in a pool of purple flurp? Got like a little exposed peanut brain and everything. I just want to know. Is there a fucking, maybe there's like a codex entry or something about it? Maybe there's like a wiki page that explains what it is, but only now that I'm like seeing it again for the first time in a couple years do I remember that it fucking exists. And now I want to know more. I'm probably not going to do the research though. Honestly, I'll forget again. This squid thing will fade into obscurity, and it won't bother me anymore. Where are we going? Here we go. Final thing before we take on the Khan Makyr. Last little bit. I've noticed this is just about the only time that I will use the chain gun. The fucking whiplash again. Being a bitch. Oh. The fact that the timer keeps counting down even when you're in the middle of a glory kill animation. What happens if it hits 0 while you're in the middle of the animation? Does it just stop? Does it just despawn and it's like, oh well, fucking try again, I guess? That would be annoying. Also, what are these place names? Vivisection Edificator? Does anybody know what that means? Do the people who made the game know what that means?
Leave this place alive.
Sure.
For millennia, we have survived. Made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity. So that they may in turn find redemption.
That's
Who
nice.
are you? A human. Once a mortal. You defy our traditions.
I am a guy with a big gun, you bitch. Now, I seriously thought I would be here forever with this fight. Not the case. Like, I really thought, alright, well, fuck, this is gonna be like an hour recording in and of itself because the fight's gonna have me stuck for ages. I was pleasantly surprised that I managed to, you'll see anyway. I was pleasantly surprised I managed to do it in one go. If we're, ignoring the fact that the extra life did save me at one point. And I also didn't realize that her shield recharges. When it recharged that first time before I think I was going after the Maker drone. I didn't even notice until I looked back up at the health bar. I'm like, how much have I got left? Oh, well, I feel like I've been played. That was really good timing on my part. Again, I'm not 100% sure why this felt harder on my UV run. I think a lot of it is just Doom Eternal was a new game. It was a new, the new system over 2016, which I had played a couple times at that point. And I had no idea how the boss would work. But this time, it's been out for a number of years. Played it over and watched people playing it on YouTube. Fucking, I know the fight quite well. I understand the fight quite well. And I do just kind of get tired at one point in a second here. Oh my god. I don't want to wait around. What is that thing floating in the air? And why do I not... pick it up? What is that? Oh, well that's... me being a silly Billy. Ah. I have time now, again, because I'm not playing I'm not playing the game immediately. I have time now to enjoy the Khan Makyr's degradation over time. Is it a blood punch? Is it like an instant? I can't believe I fucking missed that too. I probably should have used the Unmaker. But anyway. Is that like a free blood punch refill? It is! I did pick it up, okay. I'm just not paying attention to particular things. I got bored here. No, not bored. I ran out of fucking ammo for the... Nearly said Gauze Cannon. It's a ballista. And realized I'm an idiot. I should have been using the rocket launcher from the start. Between just infinite ammo and health from the Maker drones and the damage output of the lock-on burst. Fuck, I was playing myself majorly. Last bit. And like the degradation, just like None of her armor is nice and shiny and white anymore. Her wings are fucking tattered. And if you get a close enough look and you just paying the right amount of attention, which is kind of hard in gameplay, I'll admit, you can see that all of her, like, her arms are more fleshy, her face is all fleshy. Nice and demonic. Very, very fallen angel type shit.
You have destroyed all that I was meant to rule. And all just to protect them. Mere servants to our beliefs. You have broken the holy seal of Urdak.
It,
Your transgressions here will jeopardize all of creation.
yeah, but it'll be a free world, right? If you lost, that's on you. That's a skill issue on your part. Just be better. Just get good. Who is that? Who's screaming no? And what's happening? It's like, I assume Urdak itself is just tearing itself apart. I don't know. That's also very Halo 2 of the Doomslayer to just jump into a weird beam. Apparently I got everything out of everything. I don't know what the challenges for this level were. I didn't bother paying attention or looking it up because I didn't feel I needed to. There they are anyway. That's it. That was Urdak. That was fun. A lot easier than I thought. So yeah, I guess I'll see everyone for the final sin next time. Take it easy. Bye.